And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. And hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Dr. Cass Ingram is in the batter's, well, baseball's over. He's on the show today. And we're looking forward to speaking with him. He has an interesting topic. I was looking at a email that was sent to me as to what he wants to talk about. And how are we making it? We're making it through this through these days now, doing your shopping, managing your stress.
I am.
You are?
I am. I'm managing my stress.
You have to be conscious about it, right?
Yes.
You have to work at it.
Yes. We had that, it's funny because we had that talk last night.
Yeah.
About it.
Right. I mean, you have to be very mindful about what's going on. What are you caught up in? And not get, swooped along in the stream of the stress. That's what happens to a lot of people. And it's all done with good intention, right? Everybody has good intentions here, but we sometimes end up undermining our own best effort to be nice to other people and to do the right thing, and we sabotage ourselves. So, I don't know. We try to just gently keep things in perspective. Why are we celebrating this in the first place, right? You got to remember that. Not because of the presents. It's got bigger meaning than that. You may have some thoughts on all of this as we move closer and closer to Christmas. Of course, we're still in Hanukkah, right? Is that still going on? No, done? So, New Year's coming, New Year's resolutions, all that business. Connect with us. We love it when you do.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us, like us, share us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition, on Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we have 57,000 views at Let's Talk Nutrition, where everything is closed captioned and archived by date.
And those views are real. Explain what that means, Gary.
Well, right now in the world of social media, people are going out and buying views and buying likes and buying people to follow them. It's the trend now, so they have more people to follow them. But we do ours organically. We don't buy our likes. We don't buy our views. We don't buy the comments that come on the views. It's all from our listening and viewing audience. So it's organic.
It's real.
Yeah.
No cheating. Right?
Yes.
Dr. Ingram's my guest today. I'm going to bring him on early. Dr. Ingram's a regular guest on Let's Talk Nutrition. North American Herb and Spice company's an interesting company. When you go to their website, take a look at their products and the formulations. Herbs and spices. And Dr. Ingram is one of the experts in this area, and he's one of the few people that comes on this show and talks about them in ways that make a difference in people's everyday life. Some people think that herbs and spices are too exotic and they stay away from them and too complicated. That would be a mistake. They are loaded with medicinal properties. They are the plant, one of the gifts that the planet gives us from the plants. And the more I learn about them, the more I realize, how they're not just for cooking. And by the way, some of the spices and herbs that are used, the commercial ones that are used, are useless in terms of, do they have any medicinal merit? Because they get so processed. I wonder what Dr. Ingram thinks about that. And Dr. Ingram's been, a practitioner for decades. So I trust his judgment. I trust he has a point of view and he has a perspective. So I understand that, and he's very how can I put it? Rhetorically open. He's authentic. He's just going to tell you what's on his mind. Dr. Ingram, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, and nice to have you on today.
Well, it's great to be back. How are you getting along down there?
We're doing good. We're doing very well. I always like having you on the show, enjoying the conversation with you.
Yeah.
What's on your mind these days? I know you have a topic, but what's on your mind these days? I know you, and you get onto an idea, and you really focus, and you drill down on it. What's in your head these days?
Well, I'm kind of into the crude resins right now.
Now, explain what that is.
Well, the resin is a exudate that's produced by usually fairly large plants, and particularly trees, but also the cannabis, the industrial cannabis or marijuana, either one, but certainly the industrial type is a big plant. It can grow 12, 15 feet tall. But also the resin, which is the exudate, which is also an internal secretion that's made through photosynthesis and interaction with the sun and the oxygen and soil and also all. But that's also produced by aromatic plants. See, we always talk about the essential oil.
What's an aromatic plant?
Well, that would be like lavender, sage, rosemary, oregano, basil, where versus spinach, right? I mean, how much can you smell in the spinach?
Pardon me. Popeye maybe can smell it, but I can't.
Yeah. Or you can taste the spinach, you can taste the arugula, but you can put your whole snout in a tub of lettuce, but you don't smell much. However, if you put your snout in basil or sage or oregano or cinnamon or clove, you get a big smell. Mm-hmm. So that's the resin. And the resin is high in terpenes, and the terpenes are aromatic, and the terpenes are volatile. But the thing which we've neglected is everybody's talking about essential oils. The resinous oil is far more complicated. It contains the essential oil, but it contains 80% other matter. So that includes the waxes, the sterols, the hormonal substances, what we call triterpenes and diterpenes. Those are too big to be distilled out. And the resin, what we call resin acids. Now those resins were heavily concentrated on by humankind for the last 10,000 years, but it's completely neglected now. So I'm on to that. I mean, you know me, we start with something that has been left into the dust.
Yeah.
It's not even in Pharaoh's tomb anymore.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it's lost in the fog of the past.
Yeah, I mean, and it's buried, and so we revive that.
Good.
Now think about frankincense and myrrh.
Well, hold on to frankincense and myrrh. Those, by the way, they weren't Greek poets. Listen, plant exudates include, like Dr. Ingram said, the saps, gums, latex, resin. These come from the plant, and the plant roots and seeds will exudate a number of molecules into what they call the rhizosphere, which will include acids, sugars, polysaccharides, and so on. A lot of stuff goes on inside this plant, and we extract and we consume. We'll come back, Dr. Ingram will continue. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through... You know, humans are certainly complicated, no doubt. But when you start... I told you the other day that the one thing... If somebody asks, and I've been asked this question when I'm being interviewed. It's interesting. I don't know why reporters will do this. They'll ask if you believe in the Almighty. You know, do you believe in a higher order? You know, when you're studying humans in this way, nutrition, anatomy, physiology, pathophysiology. All people ask you, well, what do you learn from that? Do you see something, a higher order? And I say, my answer to that is this. The one thing that convinces me that there is something about our existence that is above what we see empirically is the cell. One cell. Not the cosmos, although that is profound. One cell, what goes on in one cell, is to me a miracle in the human body, or any living organism for that matter. It's quite remarkable. And when you look at plants and the biology of plants and what goes on inside of these plants and the chemicals that are made and used and to protect it, to help it to grow, and then we consume them and they confer a benefit to us. That's not an accident. My guest, Dr. Cass Ingram, I think appreciates what I just said. He figured that out many decades ago. Dr. Ingram, welcome back.
Yeah, God made the resin for human beings. That's why it exudates or seeps. See, so that you can imagine the Stone Age guy, Neolithic. Oh, what is this? He snatches it off of a spruce tree or a pine tree, or he smells the resin on the cannabis. Oh, he doesn't know. He starts to chew on it, or everything was like an animal, like a cat or a little baby. You start chewing on something, and that chaw ended up, having some kind of a medicinal effect.
But the exudates ooze from the plant, either from an injury, right?
Yeah.
Or
on purpose, like cannabis.
Or on, yeah.
It just does, And so that's kind of how it was. And then, of course, these things were, the people who traded in resin back in, Queen Sheba, you got to believe in a creator when you look at all this. How did God give all this bounty? They were richer. Historians tell us they were richer than the richest oil sheik today. The tremendous wealth of Solomon and Queen Sheba and all that was related to resin trade.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, so we have to take a look at this and ask ourselves, why is modern man so sick all the time? And they used to, virtually worship this stuff, and we don't even use it. So I started to probe this, and I just penned the book, The Tree Resin Miracle.
Oh.
So the book is done. It's being edited. I'll put it on my website, CazIngram.com, as a pre-book or pre-order today. But the Tree Resin Miracle, it'll also be on the AmericanWildFoods.com. That's about the tremendous medicinal power. And I found this out when I was in the bush this year, of resin of spruce, resin of pine, resin of cannabis. I talk about myrrh and frankincense, but those are people who are sitting around smoking a bunch of it.
They weren't. They were eating it.
Yeah, using it, and so.
So now explain how do you get these resins into some medium so that it can be some delivery system so that somebody can consume it?
Well, you got hempenol. Hempenol is the supercritical extraction of the crude resin of organic, can you imagine, instead of who knows where it came from, organic cannabis from Colorado, certified organic. It's a crude muck, and that muck is just taken in olive oil and then emulsified, and it's drops and capsules. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't know this. You're far better off with the crude extract. That's what they used in antiquity. That's what the primitives used. Nobody messed with it. Nobody made CBD oil or 99% CBD. Nobody was using butane gas on a Viking ship.
No, they didn't have a Coleman stove. Coleman wasn't around for them.
I mean, give me a break. Why do we have to reinvent everything when God made the balance, like you were alluding to, the full balance, and they used to worship it? It was so powerful. Or they would admire it or sanctify it because it worked, and it had huge efficacy in disease processes. Why even?
Did they discover these things serendipitously?
Serendipity.
Yeah.
Nobody was guided to that.
Right. Purely Wild. I'm using that in a nutritional sense. When we come back, if you could explain what Purely Wild is all about, okay?
Yeah,
we'll do that.
That's okay.
And I have a question about your retreat you have coming up this summer.
Okay, and Dr. Ingram has a retreat coming up this summer. We'll get into that. The plants, I keep more and more. It's interesting as I have evolved in my own thinking about nutrition I have embraced the plants more than ever before, because you just learn as you go through one course to the next to the next. This is a no-brainer. I'm sticking with the plants. LTN is with the plants, coast to coast and globally.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko reminding you that every Let's Talk Nutrition show is available as a podcast. Listen on your phone through the iHeartRadio app or on Amazon Echo.
From the Florida Central Credit Union Free Checking Traffic Center.
Slow traffic on westbound I-4 near Branch Forbes Road. Crash just past that area off to the left-hand side. Also, we're still seeing delays on southbound 275 between Fowler Avenue and Sly. North and southbound US 41 near Madison Avenue and northbound 275 just off the Howard Franklin into the West Shore area. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm, Abrahamson Utica Hillsborough. Traffic tip line 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's and save 5% on eligible purchases every day made with a Lowe's Business Credit Account. That's 5% savings in-store and online. Subject to credit approval. Cannot be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
Rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in the greater Tampa area? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Stan Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the greater Tampa area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. Tampa is a perfect market for my system, and this week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Fans Workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000
right now, because this free ticket offer expires this Friday.
Just text your zip code to 82,000.
It's the holiday sales event at Ford. It's a big deal, and we're busy making preparations to get you the best deals of the year. Because unlike Santa's presents, ours don't just magically appear. At Ford, ours are built in real factories, where pickup trucks come with best-in-class towing and payload, where SUVs are built with available features like terrain management and driver assist technologies, and where every bolt, stitch, and line of code is tested and tested again. But you don't have to write Santa a letter to get these presents. Naughty or nice, just come see your Ford dealer during our holiday sales event for our best offers of the year. Ford, built for the holidays. Built Ford proud.
Best-in-class towing and payload when properly configured. Class is light-duty pickups under 8,500 pounds GVWR based on Ford segmentation.
Ben Maller, Fox Sports Radio. When we say in the air, everywhere, we mean your air too. Tampa Bay, join me every weeknight from 2 to 5 on 1250 WHNZ.
From the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer Weather Center.
Your Tampa Bay area forecast. Sunny and warm, high 67. Clear and not so chilly overnight, the low 53. Tomorrow, an increase in humidity, mostly sunny and a 10% rain chance, high 73. For news, weather, and traffic anytime, tune to News Radio 970 WFLA.
This report is sponsored by Peloton, the perfect gift for them and you. There's still a chance to give the gift of a Peloton bike. When you order the bike by 12/20, you get a free welcome gift, so you'll still have Peloton under the tree this holiday. For more details, see onepeloton.com. Just go to onepeloton.com or visit them at International Plaza in Tampa.
Now, a 1250 WHNZ market update.
And Wall Street today, markets opening up in the green. Dow up 289 to 24,659. NASDAQ positive 95 points. S&P index in the green by 33. And if you haven't picked up the iHeartRadio app, it's a nice Christmas gift for yourself. It's free. You can get it through your app store and all your devices, as well as at WHNZ.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American.
Nociceptive, which means that they can block some injurious stimulus. It's amazing. Now, these exudates oozed from the plants are used as ingredients in medicines, food, perfumes, cosmetics, in case you didn't know. That's what Dr. Ingram's talking about. Dr. Ingram, welcome back.
Yeah, the tree resin miracle, and that definitely you go and leave a message. And later today, they're going to put up the cover, and people could pre-order the book if they want. Meanwhile, you have to know that when somebody says, well, what is it good for? Well, if you wanted to be like a pine tree or a fir tree or a tall cannabis stalk, powerful, and the wind couldn't blow you down and nothing could touch you and no insect could take you out or no power on the earth really could destabilize you. You could imagine if you consume the stuff yourself, the internal power that those resins and waxes. So that's what I usually tell people. Oh, yeah, they have a history for certain illnesses. But what about just being a power to be reckoned with by taking the energy that's trapped within those plants? So take, for example, the hempenol, which is already in existence.
Hempenol is a product from North American Urban Spice. Go ahead, Dr. Ingram.
Yeah, so that crude extract, it's completely different than the standard buzz, which is CBD. So we're talking about a crude, organic, certified organic, full resin from cannabis that's industrial hemp. Don't worry about it making you high. You could take 6 pounds of it and you still wouldn't get hallucinating or anything. So if you were to take that, you get an improvement in your physical status, your strength, your power. But my big improvement was increased creativity and increased productivity from taking it. Plus the PM material, how do you think I wrote 30 books in 20 years? I'm an insomniac. So I take the PM to knock myself into oblivion so I get a deep sleep in the REM sleep, and then I can get up in 5 hours instead of needing 7 hours or what have you. If I don't take it, I need the 7 hours. If I take it, I can do 5.5. So you could be more productive. That's what, then you start to get into all the illnesses. That's a whole other area.
Now, for the audience, just so you have a little bit of context, I'm sort of when in announcing, Gary, when they have the announcer, they have the one that does the announcement, and they get the one that adds the color.
Yes,
I add the color. In tradition, and Dr. Ingram's an expert in this area. I'm a novice, but what I know is this: in traditional Persian medical and pharmaceutical manuscripts, authored by medieval Persian scholars, what we find is an accumulation of traditional medical systems of knowledge, but also they contain writings and studies in their own unique way in the field of medicinal herbal application.
Yeah.
And one of the most cited derivative compositions of medicinal herbs are exudates.
Is it? Because they must have known about all these saps that came out of the trees, you see. And then you have also the cannabis exudate, which you know what they used to do back in the day? They used to put leather clothes on the men, and they would run them through the cannabis fields back and forth, and the exudate would cling to the leather.
Oh.
And they took scrapes and scraped it off and made it into balls of cannabis resin.
And they ate it.
Yeah, they ate it, and they put it in milk with turmeric and sugar. Come on.
How in the world, humans, they figured that out.
I have no idea.
They figured it out.
Yeah. And they knew that if it was raw, then it would be more effective because all the aromatic compounds and the terpenes and the resin acids would not be corrupted by heavy heat and distillation. It didn't have any of that kind of industry then.
No. Go ahead, Gary.
Well, my nephew is in the Army, and he's in the 10th Mountain Division in upstate New York. And they taught them to eat stuff from the trees, how to eat the sap, how to make teas from trees.
To survive.
To survive on different trees. And I just thought that was amazing that he brought that up.
Yeah. There's so much to learn in so little time. 877-897-8255.
I still have that question about that mountain retreat the retreat Dr. Ingram.
Hempenol, you can find that in all fine health stores throughout North America, and you can visit North American Urban Spice, read about Hempenol. Easy to take. You don't need to, kill chickens at midnight, run through fire. None of that. That's not necessary.
Yeah, retreat is a hunt for resin and hunt for natural medicines on the ground and leaves. But it's a yoga retreat, right? So one gets to do the yoga, one gets to do the vegetarian type diet for a week, and the wild berries and the detox. But the lectures, that's the big thing. Is the
Where's this going to be held?
That's about an hour and a half north of Toronto, and it's right there on my website, CazIngram.com, where you see it's in that retreat. So limited number of people.
Where do people stay? At the Hilton or in a tent?
No, they stay. It's a nice cabins.
Cabins, okay.
And but you get that way. We're out in the air. We get to talk, and working with people osteopathically, with the massage, with the yoga. So you get the structural, you get the outdoors, you get the knowledge. That's a big deal, right? To have that kind of a thing going on. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
But, if people interested, they can contact the contact guy there on the website, Mr. Haroon. It's right there. Yeah.
By the way, you heard me talk a little bit about the Persian medical pharmaceutical manuscripts.
Yes.
There's an article giving attribution. That's my research.
Yeah.
It's application of herbal exudates in traditional Persian medicine.
Oh.
And
send me that link because maybe in my next edition I can include some of that. But they used to use the resin from the cannabis and for anxiety and neurosis back then in the day.
Well, that would still apply today, especially during the holidays. 877-897-8255 puts you in touch with Dr. Cass Ingram. Hempenol, sold in fine health stores throughout the United States, and you heard Dr. Ingram describe it. And go to the website, NorthAmericanUrbanSpice.com. You can even learn more about it. We come back, we'll continue our conversation with Dr. Ingram. You are listening to Dr. Ingram on Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and worldwide.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilomax, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. I am pretty confident that you can search high and low in the world of radio, little rhyme there, and you're going to be hard-pressed to find somebody on there talking about resins, ancient Persian medicine, where do we get these ideas, what resins, what are the medicinal properties. You'll find it here on Let's Talk Nutrition. The idea here is to keep an open mind, and keep a mind open to the past and learn from our ancient ancestors and our earlier ancestors, for that matter. And Dr. Ingram has a new book called The Tree Resin Miracle. He'll tell you how to get access to that. And these exudates from the plants, the things that ooze out of the plant, are powerful. And in modern society, he's right. These ideas, concepts are lost. Who's walking around thinking of hardly anybody, except the scientists, the researchers, people like Dr. Ingram and maybe myself, and not trying to get you to think about them, and then to use these products that Dr. Ingram has formulated for North American Herb and Spice, like hempenol, and include them in your day-to-day regimen. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about the Farm Bill. I know that's a little...
Yes.
What can you, as a sidebar, can we just mention that for a moment?
Yes. Congratulations to the standing out of the way government now there, where they're not trying to shut down. The whole world is pushing to make medical marijuana available so there looks like it's going to pass, but that's going to be good for industry. People can grow industrial hemp, can turn it into rope and fiber and paper. But it's mainly being driven by the need to hands off for taking cannabis extract, like in a health food store or online or what have you, where people want to buy CBD or they want to buy something like hempenol or some similar thing and then a store could carry it without risk of the DEA coming in and seizing it.
Yeah, the government, I mean, you have to give them some props here. They finally figured out that CBD or whatever, these compounds found in hemp are not a class 1 drug.
No, there's no way you can get addicted to the extract.
No.
Not possible.
Now, this is from hemp, not from hemp.
Yeah, it's industrial hemp.
Industrial hemp. I mean, they come from the same plant. You got hemp and marijuana. They come from the same plant, but...
Well, industrial hemp is the type that doesn't have much THC.
Been bred out, right?
Yeah, it's just a slightly different species, and it's rope hemp. So pot grows on a pot. It grows so tall. The rope hemp grows 15 feet, or it grows like a weed in the field.
Yeah.
And that was used in medieval times as a medicine. They really didn't have that much marijuana going on back in those days. And the marijuana was more or less by the Turks and the Mongols and then the Indians. But they still used it internally. Remember, I said they put the resin in milk and made a tonic out of that. Or they would burn it and inhale it. Or in the biblical times, they applied the resin on the king's foreheads.
Did they ever use it for wound healing?
Well, they must have, because they used myrrh and frankincense. They must have mixed it together. But we should just leave cannabis alone. It's a natural medicine. People should have access to it. As an anti-pain, anti-inflammatory. It's great for glaucoma. It's exceptional for plantar fasciitis and fibromyalgia. I mean, these are the published data.
Yeah.
It's an excellent anti-epileptic. It's not a cure-all.
Right.
In fact, when you add the oregano, like some of the hempenols have the wild oregano resin, that makes it even far more potent, because oregano has many, many properties that you don't find in cannabis. Is a germicide. It's antiviral. It's a huge anti-inflammatory. So we can't say one thing does all, but we can't lose this medicine. I think the government knows this.
Good.
To the general public in need for problems with pain, glaucoma. It's really good for a good drug for glaucoma. For addictions, it's in the Cannabis Cure, my existing book that deals with it. We talk about using it for addictions to alcohol, to marijuana, to cocaine. It's to SSRI drugs like Paxil and Zoloft. It's except case history. I had a guy who was on Zoloft for 25 years. He tells me, tell the whole world about it. He's got 2 PhDs and he can't get a job. He's knocked himself out with the Zoloft. I said to him, get off the stuff, man. Let me get you this stuff. So I gave him this Hempenol Super Strength, the one with the oregano. I'm not trying to push any company. I'm just telling you clinically what I experienced. So that particular material, he was able to get off the Zoloft. Every time he feels a depression or a tendency, he takes 20 drops under the tongue.
Of what? Hempenol?
Yeah, the Super Strength, the one with the oregano. It's so aggressive. and he doesn't have any. He's not taking the Zoloft. That's like impossible.
I know. 877-897-8255. Go ahead, Gary.
I have a question from Michael in Philadelphia. He asked, oregano oil kills amoebas in the body. He's asking.
Yes. I nearly died from an amoeba in my brain over in Turkey. I got sick from the water, went into my brain.
You were taking a shower or something, right?
Yes, and so I used the oregano oil super strength and the juice in monster quantities to save my life. I was bleeding out of my nose. I mean, I was dying. And so if you've got the amoeba in your liver or gut, that's a minor issue for the oregano. The brain's more difficult. You probably have to put it up with a Q-tip. You have to snort some. You have to take it under the tongue. You have to take it 10 or 20 times a day. But don't forget, when you're using that wild oregano, it's totally okay to use aggressively, or the juice, whatever.
877-897-8255. Dr. Cass Ingram.
And a note to vitamin discount centers. They're big fans of my work down there.
Oh, I know they are. That's a chain here in the Tampa Bay area, but other stores throughout the Tampa Bay area.
Yes, the stores.
They carry Dr. Ingram's products and across North America.
Olive Tree, Ada Zinc. Holly Hill.
Holly Hill. Holly Hill. That's a great. That's a great. That's a great.
Holly Hill and Tinsel, North Wales, and
yeah, they're good people. I know those people.
Yeah,
I like them a lot. We invite, by the way, health stores to call the show.
They should call.
They should call. We have some that call.
What they're experiencing with the cannabis and with the government and the regulations.
Absolutely, we invite them always. That you don't need an appointment. It's walk-in. It's like a walk-in radio clinic for the stores. You can call anytime you want.
They should also know I did create that spruce alive. That's very rare, hand-picked. So that's the spruce resin. So now you have two, cannabis and spruce. That's on that website.
And what's the website?
That's that AmericanWildFoods.com, and that spruce resin, that bring you back a new life. It's done it for me. I know, waking up earlier, more productive.
Okay, AmericanWildFoods.com. Dr. Ingram, thank you so much. We love you. We'll catch you next time. We'll be back for the second hour.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garka. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garka. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garka. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Gary, and welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. That's just passing, whatever. We're all dialed in. I hope you're dialed in. You're dialed into the show. Dr. Michael Lyon, one of the LTN faves, is on today. Appropriate people, it's interesting. During this time of year, all of a sudden, weight gain becomes a big deal. They're worried about the holiday food and gaining 10 pounds. Well, you know what? I've looked at at least 20, 25 articles regarding weight gain during a holiday. It is a myth that people gain on average 10 pounds. That's just not true. My independent review of the literature tells me it's anywhere between a half a pound to a pound, maybe 2 at most. However, a couple of studies would suggest, one in particular, they found that people who were overweight or obese tended to gain on average 5 pounds during the holiday season, starting somewhere around Thanksgiving, ending about the first or second week in January, that period of time. So overweight and obese people tend to fall more prey to the holiday foods. I'm not surprised. Context is everything. The temptations are all over the place, left and right, and at every bend and turn. But the bad news is that the small amount of weight that may be gained during the holidays tends to stick around and then becomes the gift that keeps on giving. People don't tend to lose that weight. At least that's what the studies indicated to me. And I looked at this hard, and I just recently I refreshed my review and went back a couple of weeks ago and found, like, since the last time I looked at it, another 10 or 15 articles that are new on the topic. Now, all that being said, you say, well, I don't have to worry. I'm not going to gain that much weight. That's not the point. You know, the holidays reinforces those behaviors. You associate those foods with a good feeling. So psychologically, you're reinforcing that relationship with these bad foods, and it's in a way using the holidays are a stimulus. So, you know, you got to be careful. And again, this business about gaining, there'll be some people that gain 10 pounds in that short period. Probably. I don't know. You know, they got a real eating disorder if they are. Nevertheless, Dr. Michael Lyon's my guest. Dr. Lyon, welcome back to the show. Dr. Lyon is a practicing physician in Canada, affiliated too with Natural Factors, and we always like having Dr. Lyon on. Nice to have you on today, Dr. Lyon.
Yes, it's great to be back.
So how do you manage the holidays? Do you get stressed?
Well, I would say there's one thing that you need to keep in mind when you enter a season where usually you kind of give yourself permission to let down your guard, you might say.
Good way to put it. That's excellent. That's beautiful. That's good. Go ahead.
Weight gain tends to occur during periods where there's weight gain momentum. So what I mean by that is if a person is being careful, or if they've even been losing weight and they've been cutting back, they tend to be kind of on a certain course. And we know that there's a certain hormonal state that develops when you're eating correctly, or you're eating where you're even, say, losing a bit of weight and you're cutting back. There's a certain hormonal state that develops where there's a certain balance that your body accepts. But if you start to overeat, even one episode of significant overeating tends to swing a balance in such a way that it creates kind of a momentum. And in a sense, particularly if you've lost weight before and you've now been a while before you've regained weight, and you're quite happy with yourself that you've lost weight, but now you start kind of giving yourself permission to overeat. Even one big meal, if you're not careful, can start a certain momentum, and it's almost like at a certain point, like a freight train starts to move, and at a certain point, if you don't get out of the way, it's going to bowl you over, and it will just keep on going.
Is this what you have seen? Is this what you have observed with the patients that come into your clinic? You see 200, 300, maybe sometimes 400 patients a day. Is this what you have empirically established?
It's been established by research as well. I mean, I would say we observe this all the time, that people kind of get off track, and once you're off track, you stay off track. It's not easy to get back on track because there is kind of a momentum that occurs. To some extent, it's simply because we're creatures of habit, and I think once you start repeating certain behaviors, you kind of give yourself permission to do those behaviors again, and then after a while, some of those unhealthy behaviors might become kind of almost a compulsion, something you feel like you have to do. And but there is, for sure, changes in hormones that regulate appetite that occur when you start to overeat that make it very difficult if you aren't careful the next time around when you come to a meal. There's a greater chance you're going to overeat again. Some people will say, well, my stomach shrinks, or my stomach has stretched. Well, that might be somewhat true. It might be partly because the initial feeling of fullness or satiety occurs when the stomach stretch receptors actually are being stretched and your stomach is reaching a certain volume. That's the initial feeling of fullness that occurs especially when you're eating more quickly. But it also is a whole range of other hormones that change if you overeat. And I think what we've learned is if you eat a meal particularly that's higher in fat, unless you're on a strict low carbohydrate diet where that might be different, if you eat a higher fat meal, beware that for several days you're going to have reduced sense of satiety after meals.
Reduced sense of satiety. That's interesting.
Yeah. You will not feel as full with too much food.
That's interesting. We come back. I want to get Dr. Lyon's take. It's now in vogue. They're doing it in many clinics, weight loss clinics, and people are doing it on their own. They're self-treating, using a keto diet. I have a particular point of view about it. I'm more interested in what Dr. Lyon thinks about it. Of course, Dr. Lyon is a great believer and practitioner of partial and full meal replacements. They use that particular strategy or therapy in their clinic, and it works along with, it's not just that, but other things. But I want to get his take on the keto diet, and does it have therapeutic merit? And can it help people? If so, how or in what ways? You're going to listen to Dr. Lyon today and watch him on Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast and globally.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilomax, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through... I dare say, it does get so confusing. And I see even experts stumble over and get mixed up and get confused about, what should you eat, what should you not eat, especially when you have people during this time of year who may be susceptible to these foods, more prone to be drawn to these foods and have the consequences of eating them. And it's hard to figure out what should you do. And that's why we love having Dr. Michael Lyon on. Dr. Lyon, welcome back. I wanted, if you could, just spend a moment. I wanted to get your take on the keto diet, and does it have medicinal, clinical merit for losing weight or managing blood glucose and so on?
Yeah, I would say, first of all, it has, there's plenty of science behind it. We're now at a point where we can't say any longer that it's just, it's just somebody's fanciful idea. Dr. Atkins, dreamed up when he ate too much pizza without the crust one night. It isn't just that. We have a lot of science now that